Hi everybody, welcome. Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Today we are in the knitting corner, YouTube corner, whatever you guys want to call it, my little slice of heaven where I like to sit and talk to you guys about what I am doing in Tammy's Homesteading Crafts and also the knitting that I have gotten done. If that is something that interests you, stick around. So before we get started, I just want to take a moment to welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you who this might be the very first video that you're watching, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content. For those of you who have been coming back each week watching my videos, subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and commenting on my videos, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you for doing that. It just warms my heart that people are watching the videos and that they are commenting on my videos. Also, I am still leaving the video open for the giveaway, for the 2-year giveaway. I have that going on. I will also post the link to that in the description below for you to comment on that video itself. And I guess that's it. Thank you. If you guys have not subscribed, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by subscribing to my channel. And thank you again. Okay, so as far as usually with these podcasts, I will do an update to the shop, and I really don't have any updates to the shop for bags that have been made. Just got home from vacation a couple of days ago. We got a lot of knitting done. Didn't get much sewing done, and I had to ship what I had sewn and the stuff that I had made shipped to the Artful Yarn for the trunk show that starts this weekend, April 5th through the 13th. So if you guys are in Ohio and you want to stop by, I will actually be in her store on April 13th for a meet and greet. I really had so much fun doing that at Clinch River when I was on vacation in Tennessee that it was just so much fun to meet and get to know all of you who stopped by, and I really appreciate it. And I love to hear what you guys are making and all the things yarny and crafty that you guys are doing. There are so many talented people out there, and I just love hearing what people are doing. So if you guys are in the area on April 13th, stop in at the Artful Yarn at Chagrin Falls, Ohio to sit and knit with me for the day. I would love to meet you. I will be bringing all of my stitch stoppers that day. I have a whole array of stitch stoppers. We got a bunch of new ones into the shop as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing the stitch stoppers that I have, stop on by. I will have them that day. Okay, so as far as updates to the website, we don't really have any. We have not been doing much sewing. We'll get back to that later this week and next week because I have to gear up for yet another trunk show that I am doing in North Carolina at Maggie Valley Yarn Company. That will start on Local Yarn Store Day and will run through Mother's Day, May 12th. So we will be getting bags shipped down there as well. I will not be going to that yarn store, but I will be sending bags to that yarn store. I would love to go down there, but I just got back from vacation. I don't think my boss would like it if I took another week, and I don't think my husband would want to take me down there. He doesn't like being the chauffeur for all of these yarn shows when they're a ways away. So that is the news that I have going on. All of that information will be linked down below to let you guys know where we're going to be and what is going to be around. Also, good news that I got when I was at Clinch River, they have agreed to have my bags and do a trunk show for me for, again, the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour. So I'm so excited to be able to be a part of that great yarn crawl that they had, that yarn tour that they have. They now have 18 stores in there, and I'm just thrilled that I was able to be in that yarn crawl again this year. So for those of you who missed me in Tennessee at Clinch River. I won't be there, but I will be shipping bags to Clinch River for the whole month for the Great Tennessee Yarn Crawl again in August. I believe it's almost the whole month of August. I will have the exact dates down below. It's just starting to put out all the information for it. So, but I will definitely have all the information linked below. So I guess that is it for all of the updates to the shop, to the website news and stuff like that. Let's get into knitting because I don't have any finished objects, but guys, I got a lot of knitting done and we got some progress on a lot of our knitting. So let's get into the knitting. Okay, so the first thing I want to show on my knitting is my rocket tee. I got a lot done on this while I was gone. It is quite a bit longer than it was. I was here the day we podcasted. I podcasted down in Tennessee. So I did all of that since the day of podcasting. So I got a lot done on this. It is getting quite long, almost to the point that I can try it on again and see where I am with the length of it. But when I tried it on before, it was nice. It was a little bit roomy, which would allow me to wear a tank top underneath it. And also, I could use it as a 3-season sweater as far as that, where I could put a long sleeve t-shirt underneath this as well and use it and layer up. But yeah, with a tank top underneath would be really nice. I still have quite a bit of my cake of yarn left. I might have enough to do all of the I-cord bind off on the arms and the neck, if I could just talk, the neck, and then also the ribbing. But, you know, I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to make it probably a quite a bit longer t-shirt so that I can wear it with my leggings and stuff like that, because that's a lot of the times what I wear. And then I have this color that I got from let's see if this is gonna, it's not gonna focus. I'm trying something new, guys. I'm actually watching what I'm doing, and I did that last week and I didn't do too bad at it. A lot of times, is it gonna focus? It kind of looks gray, but this is like a grassy green, a mossy green. She calls it moss green. It was her monthly colorway for March, I believe. It was March's monthly colorway, I'm almost positive, for Kimber. And yeah, it actually goes really well with the green that is in my rocket tee. So I'm definitely going to use that green to do the I-cord on the sleeves, the neck, and then do the ribbing on the bottom with this. But I got this caked up when I got home. It was here. I didn't bring it with me. I knew I wouldn't get to that point. But yeah, but there's still actually quite a bit of yarn left, which is kind of a good test for me to know exactly how much yarn I need to make a t-shirt. But yeah, I like it, and this might actually be a little bit too big. If I decide it's too big, I can always go down a size or maybe down a needle size to make it a little bit smaller. But yeah, I've really enjoyed knitting this. I do know next time I will not do the design that they have on the side. I'm just going to knit and not do that design. I made a mistake on the design, as I said last week. And yeah, I'm just not, it was too hard to try to fix. It's the same on both sides, and I'm just going to leave it. It's under the arms. It won't show too much. I mean, it's going to show, but it won't show too much, and I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, if I can get, with 2 skeins of yarn, I can get a rocket tee t-shirt made, I will be able to take some of my variegated and my tonal that I have and put them together and be able to start making a bunch of different Rocket Tee t-shirts to be able to wear for the summer, if I know I can get it with the 2 skeins of yarn. I still have the band, so I know exactly how much these ones are. These ones weren't as much as a lot of my 100-gram cakes of hand-dyed yarn that I've been getting from Kimber and from Cornbread Honey. Excuse me. So those are, this will just give me my, I lost my train of thought. This will give me a baseline, so I know where I'm at with making more of these. Once I finally figured out the little hiccup in the pattern, I just had to read it a couple of times to get it to click of what they were saying, but now that I know what she's saying, I'll be able to easily do that. But yeah, I got a lot of knitting done on that. Hopefully this will be done in the next couple of weeks. It is really easy car ride knitting. I did quite a bit of knitting on it on the ride home, and then I just got to the point I was done knitting. I had knit a lot over the week that I was down there, and I was just ready to just sit and just watch the road and look at the scenery and stuff like that. It was so beautiful down there. We had such a wonderful time. It was so nice. And we were just, you know, on the way home, it was a nice, warm, sunny day to drive. We had no rain driving home. It was just a beautiful day driving home. So I thought, you know, I just need to watch the road and be able to just look at things. So that's what I pretty much did after I put that away. Okay, so the second thing I worked on, and I started this when I was on vacation, and I ended up working on it. I'm almost done with it. And this is my friendship shawl. Really do love the colors of it. The 3 different colors that are in there. I'm on the third, I'm almost done with the 3rd repeat. And because you start with one, and then once you get here, they tell you to do this. No, yeah, you get all this done here, and then they say repeat this 3 more times. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is the 3rd one that I have. So I'm into the 3rd one. When I get done with the 3rd one, I will see if I like the size of it, because this is supposed to be done with DK, and I chose to do it with fingering. If I decide that I want it a little bit bigger, I will do another 6-row repeat. If not, then I will do the finishing stitches that they have to bind it off. And it's just a couple of rows, you know, of each color to just kind of bind the last thing off. So we'll see what I'm going to do here. But yeah, I got quite a bit done on this. Like I said, I started it when I was down there, and this is how much I got done. I was able to sit at night and listen to everybody talking and stuff and still do work on this during the day and at night. When the TV was going, I could just put my tablet there and just watch what I was doing. Once I figured out what I was doing, I just had to have the tablet to be able to do my counting so that I knew where I was on my rows. But I went through on my tablet and I figured out how many stitches I needed in each row going forward, so that I could just, when I got close to it, I could count and be like, okay, I need 1 more, 2 more, a row back and forth, and that'll give me my stitches. These ones here, it was a row back and forth, and then switch to this color, back and forth, switch to this color, back and forth. So these I really didn't have to count or keep track. Once I ended with my one color, then I went to the add-on color and then did the the row of garter stitch in between. But yeah, I really do like this. I'm hoping to get this off the needles here in the next couple of days. I have another shawl that I want to cast on, and I really don't want to have 2 or 3 shawls on the needles if I don't have to. And I also have this in my medium tall one-of-a-kind design bags that I have. It's made with the canvas, nice and sturdy. As you can tell, I'm just holding it on my hand and it's standing straight up. Now there is stuff in it, but it is still pretty sturdy, pretty stiff of interfacing in there. So those are the 2 projects that I took along with the socks that I got a lot of knitting done. When I came back, I started working on my Tunisian cowl that I had started previous. Got a little bit done on that, got 5 or 6 rows. I was kind of sick of knitting, so I wanted to do something different, so I got the crochet out. I need 9 inches before I can connect it together, but I really do love the way this is looking. Being able to get this will probably end up being, you know, maybe a Christmas present for somebody. I don't know. I'm going to see where I'm at, if I have enough maybe to do a hat when I'm done. Maybe put it with another color to do a hat, maybe a solid inside with this. We're going to see. I'll see what I do when I'm done, but it's yeah, it needs to be 9 inches on this, 9 to 9.5 inches here. And then you do the ribbing again on the end, and that's just an inch, 1.5 inches of ribbing. But yeah, once I get that done, I'll be able to stitch that together and have that done. But I did get, you know, 4 or 5 rows put on this, and not a lot. I haven't been putting my stitch markers. I probably should put a stitch marker on it so I know where I'm at. So for next time, when I talk about it, at least I can see where I've been. Okay. I'll put it right here. So we'll mark it where we've been today. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I marked it. So next time when I see it, we'll see where we're at. Hopefully next time I show it, it'll be actually done. But yeah, then the 4th project that I did some work on was my Easy V sweater. I actually got all of the color work done, and I did my short rows for the back, the length of the back, because in the back it gets a little bit longer. So I did my short rows back here for that. I tried it on, and it's good where it needs to be for separating for sleeves. So my next thing, once I got all of the short rows done, I'm back to the beginning of my stitches. Wow, there's a lot of hair there. Back to the beginning of my round where I can start counting off and separating on each side for the sleeves. I did order my yarn the other day to replace for my sleeves because I ran out of, well, almost ran out of these colors. I was able to find them, so I did place an order and I got that coming. But yeah, I didn't do much work on this, but I did do my short rows and get those all done, which is what I needed to do. And then I will get them here separated for sleeves, and then that is just an easy knit in the round all the way to the bottom, and then do my 1x1 ribbing, or is it 2x2 ribbing, whatever it was that I did. But yeah, and then I can, you know, put my sleeves on a long thing. I will end up putting those together, and I will do them at the same time so that I know that they are the same length. But I will put them on magic loop and work them 2 at a time. Once I get the body done, or at least most of the body done, I know people have said when you're doing sleeves, excuse me, when you're doing sleeves, you want to make sure you have the sleeves done, because the sleeves tend to pull the body of the sweater up. So you don't want to have it too cropped or whatever, but I have plenty of this yarn that I can easily make it longer if I needed to make it longer. So I probably will get it all the way down to where I feel I want the ribbing to go, cast the sleeves on, and then end up doing the sleeves 2 at a time, get them done, and then do the final ribbing on the bottom of the sweater. But I am liking this knit. It should definitely be done by the fall, and I should be able to wear it. But I am so thrilled with the inside, my floats. I think my color work looks really well. Oh, the inside almost looks as well as the outside. So I thought I did very well with holding my floats and keeping even tension on the floats as well. But yeah, I was really pleased with the way that turned out. But those are the only projects that I got something done on after I got home. But I did do a little bit of work on my daily shawl. I was on, I believe, the 25th of February, the last time I podcasted from home. I am now on March 3rd, still in the same color. Really getting ready to get rid of this color. I'm almost to the end of it, and I want it gone. I want a different color. I'm sick of looking at it. That's how I was with the purple. So I really need to get moving on it and get it done. I mean, I like the color. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like the color. I want a different color in there. I don't know what color I'm going to pick to put in. But yeah, I mean, and it doesn't look bad. I mean, like I said, I'm just grabbing color and putting them in. And of course, I just finished a pair of socks, so I now have another set of color that I can put in. And I might throw that one in because it's white and get rid of that. And it'll just lighten this up because this is pretty dark right here that we have this purple and then this one here together. It's just pretty dark. But I got to get back to my daily knit shawl. And I will get back into a routine where I can sit and work on it a couple of days a week and get 2 or 3 days done. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it every day. Just because I just don't think I'm going to be able to with everything else going on. There's just so much that I have to do that if I get to be able to work on it twice a week, hopefully I can get a lot done in a couple of days each week and get myself caught up. I am actually I didn't say. Today is April 1st. It is not April Fool's Day for me. This is definitely a podcast we're doing. But yeah, today is April 1st. I didn't say that. So I'm almost a month behind, and if I don't get to it the next 3 days, I will definitely be over a month behind. But I want to get caught up on that, but that's something I had to really concentrate on, so I didn't want to take the book and this when I went on vacation. I probably could have, and I probably could have gotten caught up easy in a couple of days. I just need to sit down and work on it. And there's so many other things that I want to get done. I really want to get my t-shirt done because I want to start wearing it. I want to get the one shawl done because I have plans to cast on another shawl over the weekend. And I just don't want too many shawls going on. But that is all of the knitting that I have right now. I haven't gotten anything else started. Next week I'll have stuff. But I did get some yarn when I was away. So let's go into acquisitions and I will tell you what yarn I got and show you. It's beautiful. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what, this is my birthday cake yarn that I bought from Cornbread Honey for her 9-year anniversary for being a yarn store. She was an online store for most of the time, and she just opened her brick and mortar in October of last year. So she's a relatively new brick and mortar yarn store, but she has been selling yarn for 9 years. So I buy her monthly colorway every year or every month, and she now has she put out a birthday yarn. So this is the yarn that I got for the birthday yarn. It's just not wanting to focus really good. There we go. It's better. But you can't see all the color. There's a lot of color inside this. It was really pretty in the skein, in the hank, before I caked it up. But I found when I was down in at Clinch River, they had a display of a yarn, or of a shawl. And I thought I was going to sneeze and I was going to stop the video. Apparently I'm not. They had a display of a shawl that I really, really liked. So I found the name of it, and I will put a picture of it up here somewhere. And I am going to knit that shawl with this yarn. I'm going to use this yarn. It's a 1 skein fingering weight yarn, and I wanted to use this. This will be a nice one to be able to use. So that is my next cast on that I'm going to do, and it's going to be a shawl, and I really wanted to have my other shawl, my friendship shawl, off the needles before I cast on this shawl. She is doing a kind of a knit along. Oh, it's in my little pig wrist bag that matches my big, tall, medium, tall bag. So she's doing some sort of a little knit along for her birthday, and you just have to use some of her yarn. It's got to be, I think, at least 60%, 50 or 60% of her yarn to be able to qualify for prizes. I don't even care if I qualify for prizes. I just am gonna, enjoy the knit along and post projects that I'm doing and being able to do that. But that's the other thing. I showed this. I know I showed this the last time. But this is 622 yards in this scrappy cake. And if I can possibly make a rocket tee with majority of this would be great. I would love this color. So that's why I'm really testing this other rocket tee out, because I got a lot of skeins of yarn that I would love to be able to use different things here and there and make and stuff. Okay, so now with my stuff that I got from Clinch River. Okay, the first thing, I've seen it on their website and I've seen it multiple times, and I just figured when I was there I was going to get it. I got myself a shawl pin. It's Likey. It's a shawl pin. I love it. I never even opened it. I didn't open it to see what it looked like. I didn't try it on, didn't do anything. Let's see what we've got here. So, but I can put my yarn or my shawl through that and then stick this through, and it'd be able to pin it where I want it to be so it stays on me. But I've been wanting a shawl pin for a long time, so I finally found one that I liked, that it wasn't too of anything specific, and this is the one I chose. So I got that. Was one of the things that I got, and I've been looking for that for a while. The next thing I got, and you can only get Just a Girl and Her Dog yarn at Clinch River, because Robin, Sandy's daughter Robin, is the dyer for Just a Girl and Her Dog yarn. And this is Gypsy Gale. And this is so pretty. There is so much bright color in this. And I think this was, no, there was 2 of these when I got this. And this is her Foxy Sock. So this is a fingering weight yarn. But yeah, Absolutely love this color. It is so, so pretty. And this is 480 yards and it's 125 grams. So it is a nice amount of yarn in these cakes. So that was number one. This one, of course, you guys know me. I'm all about the fall colors. And when I saw this one, this is Walden's Ridge is the name of this one. These are my fall colors, guys. I absolutely love this. There was only one of these, and when I was looking at her yarn, because that's the first thing I went to after I got set up, I was like, well, I got to look at her yarn because this is the only place you can get it. She doesn't sell it anywhere else. She only sells it at her mom's store. And I was like, well, I got to see what she has. And yeah, I saw this one. There was only one, and I was like, I need this. Put this behind the counter, so when we check out for the end of the day, I will be buying this yarn. And then as I was looking, I was like, you know what, I really like this yarn as well to be able to use this one. But yeah, absolutely love this. It's a 90-10. Yeah, so loving my Just a Girl and Her Dog's yarn. I bought a skein last year when I was down there, and I made a lovely shawl for the people that we stay with when we're in Tennessee, and she has it. So I was just, this is something I want to, you know, use for myself, but I absolutely love these colors. So, so happy with them. But those are my only 3 purchases. I did go to another yarn store. I did end up going to Loopville. A new owner, it was just under new management. Somebody just bought it not that long ago. She really didn't have a lot of yarn. She's just starting to get into getting some hand-dyed yarn. She was meeting with a lady to get some local hand-dyed yarn that is in Tennessee as well. But yeah, she really didn't have much hand-dyed yarn there. And I like to buy hand-dyed yarn and local yarn if I can when I go to places like that. But I just didn't, nothing jumped out and grabbed me that I needed to have. So I didn't get anything, but I talked to her at Loopville, and we will be doing a trunk show most likely maybe next year or maybe in the fall. I don't know. I'll reach back out to her again and see if possibly we can do a trunk show and maybe do in person like I did at Clinch River for when I come down in the spring, because usually we try to go to Tennessee in the spring to visit family, and that way I can, you know, do a trunk show there. But yeah, that was it for my yarn buying and stopping at yarn stores. There was a whole bunch of yarn stores there. I was able to stop at a couple of fabric stores and get some unique fabric that I'm able to use for different things. So that's will be coming into some of the stores in the near future. But I was able to get a bunch of different, some different kinds of things around, and, you know, it was whatever hit me and whatever was available. I never know what people want, so it's really hard to buy fabric to picture for bags because I have no idea what all of you guys want. I know what I like, but as far as what you guys want to see and want in bags, I don't know. So that's always a hard thing for me to be able to find, you know, material and put things together, and, you know, what I think looks nice, people might not like. But, you know, I mean, that's the whole point, you know, on the website, and there's always, you can always ask questions, and you can always say, hey, could you do this with this? I am open to any suggestions as far as, you know, if you like a fabric and you possibly want something, inside different, a bottom color different because you don't like yellow or whatever, message me. If I have the material, I'll be more than happy to try to work with you on that to make the bag that you want. Sometimes I'm out of the material and I don't have any more, and it's a special order and it takes time to get it. So yeah, that's just one of those things. If you guys are looking for stuff, message me, if you have ideas. I'm open for any of the ideas that you guys have for bags. Because, I get kind of not bored making the bags. Don't get me wrong. I love making the bags. I don't know. I don't want to keep making the same bag over and over. Some bags I do because they sell super fast and I can't keep them in stock. But I like making bags that are a different design that people can possibly have maybe only one of. That's why I kind of went with the limited edition designs where they have decals on them and there's only one. Like these wrist bags and these medium tall bags. There is a matching set. For those of you who are looking for matching sets, they're there. I am getting them on the shop as fast as I can make them, but those are going to be the only thing that they'll have the exact same thing. So if you like it and you want both, grab both of them. They're on the shop. Sometimes people are buying one, not the other. But yeah, I'm trying to get a lot of just single designs. That way nobody has the same one. And it's just something different, unique that people have. I now on the website have a line of sports bags. They're the football bags that I have made. They're now on the website as well. We have, local to our area people. But if there is a team that you guys feel you might want to see and you might want to have on the website, message me. If there's enough interest in it, I will be more than happy to, go out and get material to make a special sports bag. But I pretty much do Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, those areas because they're the surrounding areas for me. I am, however, going to reach out and do Tennessee since I have bags going to Tennessee on a regular basis. I'm going to have a Tennessee line of bags. That is one of the material that I got while I was on vacation to be able to do Tennessee, College, Tennessee, because I know that is very, very popular down there with all of the Tennessee fans. But that's one of the things that I ended up getting was some Tennessee fabric because I can't find it anywhere up here, and I'll be able to use it for making bags, and they will be sent to Clinch River during the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour that is going on in August. But yeah, I think that is it for today's video, guys. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Sorry, I am not feeling my best. I came home and ended up having a little bit of a head cold type thing, and I don't feel bad. I'm a little stuffy, but nothing is coming out. So yeah, it's just kind of relaxing, getting back into the swing of sewing and making things, just kind of sitting and vegging, getting stuff taken care of, getting some knitting, more knitting done, and just kind of relaxing. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my channel. And we can get me to 1,000. That's my next goal. I made 2,000. I made 500 by 2 years. Hopefully before 3 years, I get to be 1,000 subscribers. I would love that. If I get to be 1,000 subscribers, I'll do definitely do another giveaway. If it's before my 3-year anniversary. But again, the giveaway is still open. I'm going to leave it open for another week, maybe 2. We'll see. To give people a chance to, because I know it was a holiday spring break, all kinds of things going on for the last couple of weeks that I ran this. So I want to leave it open so that more people can possibly enter for the giveaway. But all of the information is on the one video. I think it's episode 30, because this is episode 33. I did not say that. Knitting episode 33. Today's episode is 33. But I did not say, I believe it is on episode 30 or 31. But I will link it down below where for the giveaway, and it'll be there. You can just click onto that and watch the video. It'll tell you what you need to do to enter for the giveaway. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.